This is why freedom of speech does not apply to everybody. In a capitalistic society, right? Basically, the people that have ownership, the people that have money, basically have control, right? This is why I teach, or this is why I bring up so many times, right? That you have to get your money in order in a capitalistic society, right? Because view capitalism like the jungle, like the lions and the elephants out there on the Sahara or in Africa, right? See, the lions, the people that lead the society, are the billionaires and millionaires, the people that have ownership of certain assets, right? If you're broke, you're prey. You're a slave, essentially, right? If you do not have money in a money society where it promotes the people that have money and power and use it effectively, right? See, this is the thing you have to understand, right? Everything is about money and capitalism, profit. And if you're broke, you can't live day to day, do day to day stuff, right? Because you don't realize you're in a circle of hands. You got to pay the rent. You got to pay the car. You got to pay the insurance people. You got to pay for food. You got to pay for water. You have to pay to stay alive virtually. This goes into why people say money isn't everything. Well, money isn't everything. That's a lie. Money is everything. Money is everything. Money's not gonna make you happy. Well, yes, it does make you happy. It gives you peace of mind too, right? But this is where I had to take you guys over here to get you over here, right? Why freedom of speech does not apply to everybody, right? You look at the Kyrie Irving situation, you look at the Kanye situation, right? He's talking, they literally made Kyrie look horrible. They made an example out of him, right? They made an example. Them group of people made an example out of him, right? Kanye West, same thing. See, and this is why freedom of speech doesn't apply to everybody. In a capitalist society, the people that have freedom of speech are the owners, people that have ownership, and the people that make bukus of money, the people with businesses, right? If you are an employee, if you have a business that has constituents, right, where you have founding constituents that literally can withdraw their money because you insulted them, anybody that doesn't own anything, you don't have freedom of speech. Well, Miles, it's in the Constitution that has freedom of speech. That's a gray area. They forgot to tell you that the people that have freedom of speech are business owners. And that's literally in the definition of capitalism, right? Private owners. You see, the reason why they went so in on Kyrie Irving is because he is an employee talking mess to the owner, essentially. You can't talk mess to the guy that pays or gives you money for you to make a living. You can't talk mess to your employer. Without being fired. See, if Kyrie was not a monstrous talent in the NBA, he would have been out the NBA. For that, he would have been fired. This is why you have to work as hard as you can to make as much money as you can and get some kind of ownership, right? Because you'll never truly be free, to be honest, in a capitalistic society unless you have disposable income. That's just the way it is, right? That's the game of this. If you don't like it, it has its pros and its cons, right? If you don't like it, then you're going to struggle. If you don't find a way around this, you're going to struggle in this society, right? There's no perfect system. No, you guys are like, well, Miles, we should just be communists where we all get the same stuff. Wrong. The thing about Karl Marx's thing, this is why the whole thing is screwed, right? This is why they say communist turns into dictatorship. Because you don't know human nature. So for everybody to get the same stuff, there has to be a group of people above us that control the money to divide it up to make sure we get it. Do you really think he's going to, the people up top in a communist society, the people up top are going to give you all a 2-story house and a BMW to where y'all all living on the same level as he is, right? No. He's going to give you 10%. He's going to give the society 10 to 15% of what he's making and divide it up against you guys and put you guys in poverty, make you guys starve. Then that's how you get a rebellion. This is how you get civil wars. This is how you get terrorist attacks. All this different stuff stems from the lack of resources, right? There's no perfect system. Capitalism is the only system. Capitalist democratic system is the only system that's really sustainable, right? And plus too, I mean, guys, in a communist society, you guys have to think. You mean to tell me a doctor makes the same amount of money as a high school dropout? It doesn't give you an incentive for better, right? Capitalism does, right? But you guys have to be aware of this fact that, yeah, capitalism has its downsides, but it's the best system we got. You're going to have to make some money. If you don't know how to make money, you better learn. You're going to have to learn how. You don't have a choice. You're going to be punished on a day-to-day basis, month-to-month basis, right? If you cannot afford your daily stuff. And as a man, you're supposed to be able to provide and protect your family, right? So that's my video. I hope you guys understand what I'm picking up, right? And dropping down. Hope you guys understand that. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, share the video, like the video, and I'm out. See you on the next one.